This is Andi Purewal for Boxing News. I'm joined by the #1 cruiserweight in the world, Jai Opetaia, here in London. Jai, it's good to see you. How you doing?
I'm good, thank you, bro.
Glad to hear it. A long flight over from your part of the world, a little jet lagged, and you've come into this cold weather as well.
Man, it's been a big couple of days, you know. I'm losing my voice, screaming, yelling, celebrating, fighting. It's been a big couple of days, man.
You made some wild celebrations after the fight.
Oh, not too wild, you know.
Jai, there's a starting point, the David Nyika fight. A fantastic fight from a fan's point of view, but ended ultimately with that stoppage win, another KO next to your name. Just reflect on those 4 rounds together.
Good fight, man. I'm you know, proud of the fight. You know, he should be too. I felt like we put on a great show for the sport of boxing, and you know, for people down our neck of the woods, we really represented. We had a bit of rivalry and stuff like that, so it was good, man. It's all positive.
Just on the David Nyika perspective, I know you've always had a great deal of respect for each other, but how much extra credit does he deserve? Because he's never boxed kind of in between the level he has before and yourself, so to step in and to give it the go in the manner that he did deserves a lot of credit.
Man, I knew he was going to come ready, you know. I knew he was world class, you know. He's been a part of a lot of big events, so the big stages are new to him, so I knew that wasn't going to get to him. You know, I knew he had a massive amateur pedigree. He was good, athletic. He's a great fighter, you know, but it was a dogfight. We punched on. And then when it's punching on, bro, you fucking, anything can happen, you know, and that's a respect thing, you know. I left the ring with a lot more respect than when I walked into the ring, so let's just say that.
Jai, there's a few fighters who I interview, and when they talk about a dogfight, they just start smiling in the way that you do. But you do it in kind of a bit of a weird mood, in the mood that I don't want to get on the wrong side of you when you talk about it. What is it about dogfights? What is it about entering the ring and just letting your hands go with your opponent throwing back that excites you, that gets the juices flowing that much?
It was, bro, I keep saying this, but it had that sort of Hagler-Hearns feel to it, you know, like after the first round. Like, we're both great boxers. You know, if we wanted to sit there and play the chess match, we both could have done that. But we both wanted to win. We both wanted to punch on. So it was just good for the, you know, like, it was just good to be a part of a fight like that, you know, and especially again down our neck of the woods, man. That New Zealand-Australian rivalry, I don't think you understand, you know, like, so down there it was special. The whole build-up was special. It was a last-minute fight, so we both had 3 weeks to prepare for it, but the preparation went out the window. It just become about fucking punching on, so it was good.
Jai, in terms of what's next, I know there's one name in particular. I know you just like world titles, but one name in particular has been mentioned, Zurdo Ramirez. Spoke to him before Usyk Fury 2, and he said that's the fight that he wants next. That must be music to your ears.
Sorry, can you say that again?
Zurdo Ramirez said before Usyk Fury 2, you were the fight and you are the fight he wants next.
Hopefully. You know, what they say and what happens are two different things. But I'm ready for that. I'm chasing unification fights, so let's make it happen. It's an easy fight. Let's do it.
When you watched him against Billam-Smith, what impressed you, what didn't impress you from that fight?
Man, he's a great fighter. When I say it's an easy fight, I don't mean he's an easy fight. I mean it's an easy fight to make. You know, these are the fights we're chasing. I'm ready to get it done. Let's go. Who cares what holes I see? He's got the belts. That's all that matters. I've got 2 belts. He's got 2 belts. Unification fights is what we all should be chasing. Anything outside of that does not make sense at this level.
Have those talks been progressing in the background, do you know?
No, they're all talks. There's always talks. It's all talk. No contracts. So unless I see a contract, it's all talk.
In the background, any mentions of Badou Jack as well?
Man, unification fights. Whoever wants it. I'm telling you, I'm chasing belts. That's it.
It's one thing that's been a common theme whenever I've spoken to you, Jai, is titles, it's nothing else. Does it become a bit frustrating or when everybody's speaking about the future in the sense of you up at heavyweight, you in and amongst all of these great fights, does that become frustrating that people are maybe taking the focus off of what you want to do at cruiser?
It does a little bit, you know, it does, because I've told everyone, and you know, we've all got a job to do, so it is what it is. You know, it's a sport of boxing. All I've got to do is keep winning, and I'm sure these opportunities will come.
I have one last thing from you, please. Just send him a message. Send Zurdo Ramirez a message. Look down that camera and send him a message that's going to make me scared to be stood next to you.
Yes, that's not why I'm here. You know, I'm not here to disrespect people and call fighters out disrespectfully, or, you know, to give you something to click on the internet. I'm here to fight for world titles. That's what fighters should want to do. You know what I mean? So that's all I'm chasing, and I'm not calling him out to be disrespectful. I'm calling him out because that's what world champions should want. They should want progress. So,
Do you think he doesn't reciprocate that? Do you think that on Zurdo's behalf he isn't as vocal?
I'm not worried about that. I think you're trying to get something me to say some dumb shit or something. I'm not personally attacking Zurdo, you know. I don't believe he's a bad dude or a bad fighter, but I'm chasing unification fights. We're worried about our own team, and that's all we're chasing.
Joy, listen, I appreciate your time. Thank you for speaking to me. Congratulations again on the victory against David Nyika, and I'll speak to you soon.
Cheers, mate.